My name's Abdul Malik, and I'm here from all the way down south, Chichester College, here today. Okay, three top tips for for delivering functional skills of maths and English are: number one, a ethos of importance given to maths and English across an institution. So a promotion right across the institution, so students know how important it is. Number two, for it to be supported by vocational staff in terms of their delivery. Not necessarily them delivering the functional skills themselves, but in their normal vocational courses, that English is given kind of importance, is given prominence, and some elements of English or maths are kind of practiced in the area. And the third one, I would say, is that proper kind of training for those staff and support for those staff who are undertaking functional skills. As it is, for a lot of staff, it can be quite a daunting prospect. So making sure that they're supported and that they have enough resources to be able to do the job correctly. It's been really nice just to speak to people in similar kind of positions to myself, who are sort of involved in functional skills and GCSE kind of English, and some of the ideas that people have put forth, both on a sort of structural level and also within the kind of classroom itself.
So, I'm Emma Bell. I'm a maths teacher at Franklin College in Grimsby. I think that the top things that I'm going to take away from today's session are the Edmodo. I'd love to use that with my class, and I think I might have a play with that for the rest of the term, and then set it up properly for a class in September. My three top tips for maths and English resits, probably one would be empathy, making students realise that you know where they're coming from and you know what that feeling's like in the pit of the stomach. Number two, making sure the resources are accessible to the students and not patronising. And number three, just making sure that the students have confidence.
I'm Fiona Barclay from Colchester Institute in Essex, and it's quite hard to think of the top three tips for delivering maths and English. I think my tips is build a good team of subject specialists at your core and your heart of what you're doing. Engage with vocational course tutors, area heads, directors of faculty, curriculum principals, anybody basically, admissions, and just go on and on and on and on about maths and English, because we really need to make sure that everybody is on board with it, because if the students see that it's important from everybody around the college, then they also hopefully will be improving their engagement. So that's two tips. And the third tip, come to events like this, because sharing practice with colleagues is really, really useful. It's stimulating, it keeps everybody's spirits up, and we all go back bursting with new ideas.
Hi there, I'm Barbara Green. I'm the Programme Area Leader for Functional Skills and GCSE at Eastern Otley College at the Eastern Campus. My top three tips, the first one would be, I'm teaching GCSE maths, and I found it absolutely invaluable to have a learner mentor who understands the subject. I have the one learner mentor with me for all of my subjects, all of my lessons, providing the learning support. His maths is actually better than mine, and between the two of us, we managed to chivvy the students along really well. So that's top tip number one, have a good mentor. Top tip number two is to know your learners really well, to do one-to-one tutorials very, very briefly, so they recognise you as a person and they don't want to let you down, as well as they don't want to let themselves down in your eyes. And my third top tip would be to have a variety of resources. It doesn't matter how much you like one particular video source. If they find his voice boring, after week 5, they're going to find it even more boring. Hope that was helpful to you. And what I got most out of today was the opportunity to network with other colleagues in other colleges and facilities around the area. And I would fully recommend that if you get the chance to come along to one of these, that you do.